Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Soulstones 2 playthrough. It has been a little while since we have last been in this playthrough, so we're going to do a little bit of recap at the beginning here. Last episode, we did go ahead and finish up this town hall filled with Ethereal Guild members, which completed Chapter 5 of Pokemon Soulstones. There is probably a team recap required, I would say. We probably want to go over that as it's been a little bit. I didn't intend for it to be quite as long of a break as it was. My intention was for it to be like 2 months, and then we'd come back to it. It ended up being like 5, so I apologize for that, but things happened. Started a lot of new series. We played through Alpha Sapphire. We did minigame Mondays a lot of times, and also I got the flu in the middle, so it got delayed a lot, but we are back with Pokemon Soulstones, and we had some fun team gimmicks going. So, first and foremost, the Gongoozler, the almighty Indeedee, very fast, very strong attacker. We're running this thing as a fast special attacker with Timid Nature. This thing has Toxic Spikes, which allows us to set up a lot of things for our team. We have Venoshock on this Pokemon, which does double damage if, you know, they are poisoned. We have Phobia, which is a Dark-type move that deals double damage if they are statused, which obviously Toxic Spikes applies a status. And we have Corrode so that we can be super effective against Steel types because they kind of wall us. The only thing that this really can't hit super well is another Poison type. We have a neutral Dark-type move to boost it. But mostly this is it. Set up Toxic Spikes, maybe kill something, maybe Venoshock something else that comes in stupidly and dies as well. And then, you know, we have the rest of the team that can follow up. We have our beautiful, shiny Starmie, who is just big fat coverage, has Calm Mind, kind of, with Glisten, which on a Starmie is very, very strong. Twin Stars, breaks through sturdy, hits twice, strong Cosmic move. You know, just generally a pretty solid Pokemon. Hopefully we get a stronger Rock-type move than Mineral Wave, like a Power Gem or something would be nice, but the guaranteed speed lower is nice as well. We have our good old, I think this is still Corvisquire, right? This is a Corvisquire? This is Corvisquire. I'm sorry, I need to recheck everything. We have our Adamant-natured Corvisquire, which is basically just a big, fat, strong Purge boost. Because Purge becomes Dark-type on this Pokemon thanks to its ability, which gets boosted and it deals double damage if the opponent is statused, which we can do ourselves with Nuzzle, or we can do thanks to the Toxic Spikes. Proton Crash also has a chance to raise our speed, turn this thing into a monster sweeper with Toxic Spikes up. We haven't seen that happen too much yet, but I hope that we will. We have Luminance, who's just a god. I don't need to say anything more about Luminance. Luminance is so stupid. It should not be as good as it is, because I taught it Purge, which is a physical move, when it has 41 attack. It should not be this good, but it's been destroying everything between Grass Whistle, Leech Seed, Giga Drain, Purge. It does so well. But I did mess up. I should not have given this thing Purge. If there was a special equivalent to Purge, we'd be so fine for the rest of this entire playthrough. But yeah, we messed up with Purge on that one, I think. We have our Luxxra, who's just a cool Luxray. I don't think there's anything particularly special about it. It's not super powerful or anything, other than the fact that it's Dark Dragon type, which is cool, but it's a Luxray, so it's on the team. And then we have our Eviolite, shiny Duosion, Water Psychic typing, with a couple priority moves, like Checkmate gives us a special attack boost, Quick Spell is priority, Psyshock to hit on the physical side, Water Pulse just for stab, has Technician, so they all get boosted a bit as well. Just there as, you know, a little bit of coverage for us. So that's our team. We were in the middle of getting ourselves the HM equivalent. This was really stupid when I went back and rewatched this, by the way. This was really stupid. Our HM equivalent to get through the whirlpools is hand paddles. So dumb. It's so dumb. But yeah, we're going to paddle through the whirlpools. Which, if you're thinking, hey, that sounds really stupid, don't worry, I'm with you. But honestly, we're going to roll with it. So we can now start making our way to the east or north or something over here, I believe. And see what is going on over here. You're planning to go to AA, but there were whirlpools. Yeah, okay, we're going to go get hand paddles. And we will start making our way over there. So we are on the hunt to get towards Angelo, the big bad of this game so far. He has started making his way towards the Indies jungle, which is over through this whirlpool direction. We have saved the people of the town to an extent. I mean, they took the sigil over there, so we're in trouble because we don't have a sigil. But yeah, town saved. We make our way onwards. So let's go ahead and see Oh, I guess we could also review on the quest. I have a tool to cross the whirlpools that formed around Route 8A and 8B, so now I need to meet up with Artie and Kara in the Indus Village. I'm still going to call it Indies Village, it sounds better. To determine how we gather information on the sigils next. Yep, start of chapter 6. Which, by the way, there's 18 chapters in this game, so we're not going to be completing this game anytime soon, and Night Rain does approach. So we'll be playing this for a couple more chapters, then I'm going to disappear and play Night Rain for 2 weeks, and then we'll come back. I just want to make sure everyone's aware of that. In terms of encounters over here, we have Seal, Hippopotas, Electric, Level, which is the only way I'm going to say that now after Alpha Sapphire playthrough. Corsola, Silicobra. That looks like an actually cool Pelipper. What the hell? I keep getting drawn to Pelipper lately. What is happening? It's in so many playthroughs now. Firo. Cramorant? French Cramorant? Is that what I'm looking at? Where's that Trumbeak? One of the two. I actually can't tell which. I got French in my mind from playing Expedition 33. Snova. It's not the name of the game. The name is not Expedition 33 Snova. Those were separate words, but, you know. Nothing crazy on Rock Smash. Lots of surf encounters. Makes sense as a surfing route. Skrelp, Horsey, Seadra, Comfey as a surf encounter is interesting. I think that's a Mantike. Tentacool. Sandile. Is that a little chef hat? I hope that's a little chef hat. Crocodile, Wingull. Yeah, okay, Wingull and Pelipper. They look like they have, like, pirate hats. I like that. Spiro, Pharaoh, Love Disc. I don't have a clue who these are. Dratini, Clobbopus. Who are these? Little guys. Little shark guys. I don't know who the little shark guys are. I don't know why I don't know this. I feel like I guessed everyone else correctly. Who are little shark guys? These look like this looks like a Digimon. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of those, like, starting stage Digimons that I can't remember the name of right now. But I'm getting distracted with encounters. Let's start making our way into some battles and see how our team does. I have remembered that Q is the speed up button and the M is the battle information button. So we are going to be coming back into this with the ability to look at this stuff. Like, I can see that Phobia is super effective on Cosmic type, because I've forgotten a little bit of it, which is one really big downside to not playing this game for a little while, is there was a lot of new typing stuff that I need to go back and relearn. So there's that. Let's go for our super effective Phobia, though. Probably won't kill because we don't have, you know, the status applied yet, but honestly, Gonguzla is bulky and fast and strong. It has everything. We get ourselves, you know, the poison up. Clobbopus comes in. That's a water fighting type. That gets hit by Venoshock. Goodbye, Clobbopus. The Gonguzla strikes back. He's just a menace. Mantike? If it has an Eviolite, it might live. If not, oh, it sure don't. Goodbye, Mantike. That's our team. that's the whole team. And the side quests begin. Gimme. Oh man, I almost had that catch. Okay, fine. I'll be real. I wasn't catching that Pokemon. But maybe you can help me anyway. I'm looking for a Mantine. Did we see Mantine on the encounter list, or did we just see Mantike? I've been trying to find one on this route forever, but I can't find one. Can you find Mantine for me? Also, I need to move my mouse off the screen after I, you know, point at Pokemon in the text thing. Can you find a Mantine for me? Sure? Thanks, you're doing me a solid. I can't seem to fish up Mantine here, so there must be another way to get them. Do you want me to evolve a Mantike? I've seen lots of Mantikes on this route, but if there are Mantikes, there must be Mantines too. Is that true? I suppose you can find one and evolve it for me, but if you can find a Mantine directly, that would be ideal. I wonder if there's a check-in place that checks if you get your Mantine by evolution or not. That'd be kind of cool. In terms of this though, surfing. That's just Mantike in the top right. Old Rod, Mantike. Good Rod, Mantike. Super Rod, Mantine. Super Rod, Mantike. Oh. Oh, in that case, I don't know. Do we need to dive for it? I don't have any scuba gear. Alright, we will keep in mind that scuba gear is something that we might be looking for as we head through the game. Probably our dive equivalent. There's a cool looking crocodile. Well, Crocorock, not crocodile. almost tempted to say we catch this. I'm gonna go for a corrode. Let's see how much damage it does. Okay, well, we crit it. Okay, alright, well. Scrap that idea, I guess. So be it. We're not gonna catch that one. It was Trumbeak. Okay, I'm actually proud of myself for getting it half right. I guessed Cramorant and Trumbeak. It was one of the two. I'll take it. You know, better than I was honestly expecting to do. But for today, we go ahead and we fight everyone, because I need to get back into the swing of what is super effective against what. I need to relearn what my team is good against. So today we're going to be focusing more on battling all of the little trainers through this route than any important story stuff. If we get to story stuff, though, that's fine too. But my priority is relearning how to use this team, which means I should probably use something other than... Oh, wow, you absorbed my toxic spikes. That kind of sucks. I should probably use something other than Gongoozler. But also... Gongoozler. How? How do I use something other than the Gongoozler? He's so good. If it's just gonna be Brian over and over again, though, we can go to Duet and we can use our priority psychic type moves. There's an annoying recover. I mean, we should Psyshock, but I kind of want to see if Checkmate KOs so we can get the special attack boost. Considering how much damage I was doing with Phobia, I don't think Checkmate will kill. We're also not fully evolved, unlike Indeedee. I'm still going to go for it. Let's see. Sludge Wave, ow. Checkmate does not kill, unfortunately. We can still finish over Quick Spell, so it's still worth going for. We don't lose anything for trying it. But yeah. And Trumbeak, which is a grass type, so we are afraid. We are spooked. How do we want to deal with grass type, you may ask? Gongoozler is how we deal with grass types, but we'll go to some different Pokemon. The way that XP works in this game is we do want to use Pokemon that are a lower level, as there is like a soft level cap. So we'll be a little bit careful with that. We can just go for Dragon Claw, do some good damage. That's a strong move. Okay, nice. We want to be leveling up our lowest level Pokemon kind of whenever we can. Lots of little dive spots around here, which gets me intrigued. I'm intrigued. We also heal up out of battle just by walking around. So if we put something, you know, like Wellesley in front, because this is a water type route, the Gongoozler will be healing up in the back as we walk around, thanks to our little heal bot Chansey, which is kind of cool. I think it was a Chansey anyway. We get ourselves one Hyper Repel. There's another dive spot. Okay. What do we have over here? Tutoring Manual for Round. Begins a powerful song. Sound type is a... Well, sound is a type in this game, so that is a sound type move. Alex can join in the round with consecutive uses to increase his power. What is its base power, though? Is it worth using? Round. You are... a base power of 60. Okay, so the same as normal. But obviously, it being a sound type move means that it has more useful stab, it can be super effective, and therefore it is more viable. So, there's that. If you want to catch some of these water Pokemon, use these. 3 netballs. I would like to catch a Mantine, specifically, is what I would like, because I have side quest Brain Rot, and I have to do side quests. There's a couple that we've avoided a little bit. May as well fake out for damage. There's a couple that we've avoided a little bit, but for the most part, we have been doing all of the side quests. There's some that are like, hey, evolve this specific Pokemon that I haven't done just yet. But we'll probably go back and do those eventually. Do we want Sweeping Talon? Use the Swiftly Claws at the target from above. It may also make the target flinch. Do I want Flying type coverage? I obviously am not getting rid of Purge. Purge is super useful. I'm not getting rid of Proton Crash. That's also super useful. Fake Out is really good. A Nuzzle enables Purge to become really good. Especially if we're not faster on the first turn. We get a Nuzzle off and then we Purge. Which just doubles its base power and lets us outspeed. And then there's a Paralyze chance. So I do like our moveset. We are lacking a little bit of coverage as a whole across our entire team, I think. There's some things I would like. I don't think I have any spots I can give up on this Pokemon in particular. Maybe later on, Nuzzle won't be as useful because we'll find out that our Purge shenanigans just stop working because everything has a berry or something. But at the moment, I like our moveset. I don't want Sweeping Talon. I don't. It's a good move, don't get me wrong, but we have something here. We have a cool gimmick, and I'm interested in the cool gimmicks. One problem being, you know, moments like that where we get outsped. But hyper effective damage. And there's our speed boost when we no longer need it. Classic. Classic. What do we have over this way? A guy. Man is napping on the beach. Would I like to kick a sand on him or leave him alone? There have been several trainers that haven't battled me because I've been nice. However, we have been nice so far. And I believe we can come back and be mean if we want to. I don't remember if that was a thing or not. But I'm going to leave him alone for now. Yeah, you choose to walk away for now. But I can come back and I can kick him, okay? He will be here eternally, waiting for me to kick him, which is almost a fate worse than death, because I'm going to leave this route and forget about him, and he will never be woken up. He's going to die here. Do you have a Mantine? I find it's better to fish while out on the sea rather than from the shore. Okay, you know, Mantine. I wasn't sure if I would, like, speak to him and he'd be like, look at this fish I hooked up, and then he'd let me, like, you know, interact with it, but it doesn't seem like it. We're going to fake out. No reason not to, even if it is not very effective. And we are going to swap to something that can deal with a bug ground type. You are bug ground, right? I think that's bug ground. I think we caught one of these. Bug ground is a little bit unfortunate for our team. We have a lot of Pokemon. In fact, we have everyone that's weak to either bug or ground. I feel like we had this experience. I feel like I remember a Beedrill being a problem because Beedrill was bug something. Was it bug ground or was it bug steel? It was one of the two. We had a scary Beedrill encounter. If a Pokemon faints, it's not too big of a deal, honestly. It's not too bad because our Pokemon do revive pretty easily. The only time we really don't want our Pokemon to faint is if we're in an important battle, because then we get less points, basically. But if this is just a random guy, it's not too bad. We have a neutral Giga Drain. We have Grassy Terrain as well, which makes, you know, Luminance a monster, so we should KO, yep. Luminance is just really strong. This poor little Water Orb Jigglypuff is going to get, sucked. Getting all of its water sucked out of it. Yep. Goodbye. I'm sorry. Seal, you're getting the same treatment. I'm sorry. This is hyper effective. Luminance does not need hyper effective damage to kill by any means, but I mean, if you're gonna give it to me, I'm gonna accept and just keep going with that super effective hit. This is a good route to have my team right now, considering we have, you know, Luminance and Wellesley. As a note, by the way, okay, there's a Mantike. I should catch this. I should. I'm gonna go for a Nuzzle as Volabsorb. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would just do, like, really weak damage. Pledge hopefully won't kill. Okay, because it's not statused. And we will throw ourselves some... I guess I'll use the netballs. We have 16 of them. We may as well use them on these water types. That's a lot of netballs. I should actually grab a Sandile as well. But just in case we need to evolve it in a different way, then we have one, which is the most important thing. Because I would like to do side quests, obviously. Sandile? No, Seedra. Seedra, get out of here. Get out of here. Also get a nugget and another side quest. Hey. Hey, yo, how's it hanging? Do you know how to dive or have scuba gear? Nope. If you do, check out these dark patches of water beside me. If you were to dive while floating above them, you can reach the sea floor. While you're down there, you'll need to find a corresponding patch of light trickling in from the surface so you know where you can resurface. Anyway, back to what I'm here for. So, diving for treasure. Sea floor, yeah, I mean, we don't have scuba gear, so we can't do anything with this yet. Gabite. Oh, Gibble and Gabite with little sharks. That makes sense. If you want to go treasure diving, you're going to have to contend with the sharks. If you were to risk it, I'm sure treasures will be abound. Yeah, I'll help, but I mean, I can't do it yet. His plan, if you go diving, I'm sure there'll be some treasure. Yeah, I mean, sure. What I scoped out, there were 5 houses down there. If you go sifting for each of them, I'm sure there'll be some sort of treasures awaiting us. Like I said, watch out for the sharks. We will keep that in mind for when we get scuba gear. We can always check the quest log at any time. It's not like the quest log is going to go anywhere, so that is something that we will come back and do for sure. Now, I'm going to put Duet in front, because I want different, weaker Pokemon in front. And have we battled you? No. Next battle. Also, as a note, I did spend my day yesterday when I said I was going to upload this, and I didn't, because I forgot I had to take my dog to the vet. I did do one thing that I'm kind of happy with. Played with Legos. I made a little Lego Snorlax. Look at him. Look at him. Terrifying. An absolute fat little lad. I have not interacted with Legos in like 20 years. But I found a little Lego set at the vet. And yeah. Why did I do that? I don't know, but it took like an hour. I was surprised at just how many pieces something like this has. This is genuinely so many pieces. This was like 150 pieces or something. It's a lot of pieces for how small it is. Why am I talking about this? I don't know. I don't know, but either way, quick spell should finish off Gabite. Goodbye, little shark. He's got so long. And Pelipper comes in. Is that dark or normal? I feel like I was confused on this before as well. I can never remember dark versus normal in this game for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go to Comet. Hoping that it's dark. Score Settler. Excuse me? What? Comet. Hey! Well then. Okay. To Luminance we go. Purge is super effective, so it is dark. Okay. We can Grass Whistle. We missed. Hold on. We go again. We can Grass Whistle. There we go. And double our Purge damage, which again is our whole gimmick. We set up a status, we have moves that deal double damage. The problem is, it's physical. So it doesn't kill. I regret teaching Purge to Luminance. We should have kept Signal Beam or whatever it was we had. It was so much better. But alas, it was a mistake that I have made, and I must live with. We'll get a stronger light move as we go on, I'm sure. It's just a matter of when. Found a Mantis fishing piece. Please leave me alone. Oh. Yeah, sure, bud. Yeah, sorry, I didn't... Wow, I mean, kinda right, though. I mean, he should be able to fish in peace. He's not wrong on that one. That's my bad. I feel like we missed stuff in the earlier part of this area, so I kind of want to go back and see if there was anything else to the left. This feels like it's extending out a long way, and I would like to make sure I'm not missing potential goodies or potential battles or anything else that might be over there. So let's head back. We did get a TM over there, so I doubt there'd be another TM, for example. But was there anything else this way? There's a bone. Nice, 8% worth of hollow bones. There's a rock smash, and... Hey, you messed up my catch. There is more battles. Okay. But also, there might be a Mantine somewhere. That exact thing. That's exactly what I was then saying. Yeah, there might be that somewhere. This is a horrible matchup. I'm just gonna swap in Luminance. Expecting electric type move. Makes sense. Barely effective, because we have completely countered you. I'm curious if a Giga Drain kills a Mantine. That sounds like an insane thing to be able to do, because Mantine's special defense is base 140. Maybe not in this game, but normally. Oh my god, it's so much damage. Here we go again. We're back to Luminance praise. I'd nearly forgotten how all of our time went with Luminance up to this point. It was just Luminance appreciation. It's coming back. There's a Remoraid. Noted. I don't remember if we saw Remoraid on the area, actually. There's Flabebe as well. Goodbye, Flabebe. Although I like that Flabebe design, actually. That was a cool Flabebe. There is not anything up north this way. Okay. There's the Crocorock that I wanted to go ahead and catch. This is not really what I want to lead with. We can swap out and Grass Whistle it. And then Netball, because we have 16 of them. Well, 15 now. Keep Shot, that's rude. Don't do that. Why are you invisible? I can still hit you, right? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, Cheap Shot was like a priority flinch move, like Fake Out, I think. Not something that makes him disappear, as far as I'm aware. I think that was just a visual bug. And we catch it in one Netball. Nice. I would have liked to, of course, Sandile, just so we could, like, you know, not miss out on any moves, potentially. But still, it's fine. Do I want to give you a nickname? Yes, actually. You are a female Crocorock. I don't have to name them all beginning with B. Guys, I don't have to name them all beginning with B. I don't know why I did that for the Alpha Sapphire playthrough. It drove me insane towards the end. I don't think I want to do that again. I almost instinctually want to call it something beginning with B, though. I do. You're swashy, like a swashbuckler. Please tell me that swashy is not anything offensive somewhere. I'm always so afraid of accidentally, you know, naming something that's offensive somewhere because I just don't know. Adamant Nature? That's a good nature, though. Okay. Okay. A little bit low on the attack IVs, but the rest are all decent. Above 20 is realistically all you ever ask for. So low on attack, but good on everything else. With Cheap Shot. Oh, it's a switch move like U-turn. Right, that was it. Okay, so it did kind of disappear. Dirty Bomb. Chance to poison. Okay. Coral Bomb. And Anchor Shot. Okay. Okay. Chance to burn and high crit ratio. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't think we want to add it to the team just yet, though. I kind of like the water types that we have right now being, you know, Duet, because it's shiny, most importantly. Was there anything else I was missing over this way down south? Yes. A Mantine? Probably not. We'll see, though. We'll see. Krabby, you are getting annihilated by Water Pulse right now. Please live. Drop this Eviolite and you have Water Absorb. Okay. Oh. That's not good. That's a real shame, that. I'm going to swap in Luxxra and hope that Luxxra can 1v1 a Krabby. Sure. Oh, okay. I have my doubts about Luxxra 1v1ing a Krabby right now, and that's weird to say. It's probably worth going for a Noble Roar just so we can live the next Quake Slam and get a little bit of damage off before we Dragon Claw, because I don't think Dragon Claw one-shots. Krabby's defense is okay. But this should let us live the next Quake Slam. The only thing that would be a problem is if it has a move that's stronger than that. I'm going to assume that's the strongest move because it's doing a lot. We're going to Noble Roar, lower its attacking stats. Brick Break. Which we live. Does Dragon Claw kill now? It does. Okay, good. Smart place. Smart place. Comfey. Oh. I like it. We can't really do too much. I guess we can Parting Shot. Okay, we have speed. Good. I'm expecting a fairy type move, so we're just gonna go to Gongoozler, and Gongoozler should be able to finish off just fine, without too much of a worry. Mist Ball, I assume, being a fairy type move, because if that was a psychic type move, it would have been super effective. But I think it's normally a psychic type move, it's on Latias and Latios, right? Snova is getting corroded. Even without the Toxic Spikes Venoshock combo, Gongoozler still just, if it's super effective damage, it just annihilates things. It's so strong. So good. That does look like the end of this area that I've come back to, so I think we have to go back to where we were. Start making our way back over that way. Still no signs of any Sandile. I do want to see a Sandile. And that was not on the beach. Where is Remoraid? Just so I know where I should be looking for one in case we want to catch one for evolving it. Remoraid... No? No Remoraid. Not on this route, at least. This is Route 8A. I'm wondering if 8B has Mantine and Remoraid, and I'd have to, like, go back. That seems plausible. I'm gonna assume we'd have to go back. So let's see if we can make it. Oh. Pisces Village. Not Route 8B? I guess we get a little stopping point along the way. Interesting. Okay. Relax, I don't want to battle you. If I was on the route, then I might be interested in a battle. In general, though, very few traders want to fight within the boundaries of a town or city. I don't know if I agree with that. I remember a lot of trainers in Orion. Is that what it was called? There was a town with a lot of trainers. Regular Pokeballs don't work as well when you're diving underwater. Is that true? In this game? That's not normally true. I need something, a specialized type of Pokeball. Do you happen to have an extra dive ball you could spare me by any chance? I don't actually know if I do. Damn, you don't have any dive balls either? I do not. Okay. I wonder if I can buy some at the nearby town. I feel like that would make sense for a town, you know, that's adjacent to ocean to sell. In terms of encounters, Rock Smash, Surfing. Still no Remoraid or Mantine, huh? The same encounters all around. Completely the same, I think, in every way. Okay. Okay, interesting. Hello. Decorating these Nosepass statues are a tradition of the residents of Pisces Village. Every so often, there's a competition on who has adorned the Nosepass statue the best. This is Easter Island. At night time, we put a torch in the eye of the crevices of these Nosepass statues. That's terrifying. So they glow. Yeah, that would scare people. If I step on this, does it put me in battle with Sandygast? No. But I wanted it to. The Carnivine loves feeding on the exotic flora of this island. Where did I get one? Oh, near Indy's Village, of course. You can look up where certain Pokemon appear on your Pokedex. Didn't you know that? Mantine. Area. What routes are these? Yeah, I definitely know. We're on the bottom, right? We're on the bottom. We're in that red spot. Hang on. We're here. I think we're in this village right now because we came through the volcano. We had this town. Then we went to a route where we still have to cross. So this is Pisces Village. This is probably Route 8B, and this is towards the Indies area. Think. This is the only route where there's a town in between two stretches of water. It's got to be here. Okay. All right. So there's Mantine on Route 8B on the far side. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if that's implying the far side or if that's implying a dive spot, like the second half of the route is underwater. Could be either. Could be either. Not going to worry about it too much, though. Oh, Carnivine. What do we have in here? Whirlpools are incredibly annoying. I still don't understand how you paddle through them with hand gloves, but okay. I don't know how they start forming, but I need them to stop so I can get off this island. I'm looking for a Pikachu. I'll trade you either my T-Skiploon or Marini for one. You pick which one you want. I'm not going to do that. I honestly don't think I need to do too many trades at all in this game because you can get every Pokemon pretty easily. I don't think there's any Pokemon that like exclusively trades that I've seen. If there is, then I've forgotten. That's simple. Clobbopus is training by walloping this rock. They're known to admire hardy Pokemon trainers. It might stop its training regimen if you seem tougher and more intimidating. Okay, buddy. Okay, you want me to go and kick that man? You want me to go and kick sand at that man, Clobbopus? Is that what you want from me? It's messed up. Stupid kids keep coming by here and scaring away all the fish. Ugh, I hate children. I understand that sentiment. Find a mantis fish in peace. I understand. Let's pass. Hey. No. Wait. I guess this is a different version of Nosepass, but normally they're meant to always face north. Feels weird seeing it turning around. I don't trust this Nosepass. It's a lie. It's a ditto. It's actually a ditto. My Nosepass has been helping me build the sandcastle. Nice. Is there any goodies? Oh. Around the outside. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Any goodies around the outside of the island they want me to surf to? There usually is. So I figured there would be. Go ahead and speak to you. I'm just paddling near the water. My mom said not to wade too far out. That's smart, especially in Pokemon World. Although in Pokemon World, you probably don't want to go in the ocean at all. I'm just doing some stretches before I hop in the water for a swim. You. Pisces Village is a small village in the middle of Fornax Town in Indy's Village. It was built because otherwise the journey was far too long. I don't think it was that long, right? It's been 35 minutes, actually. It's pretty long. You're right. Fair. I work at the local dojo. It's important to constantly be training. Hustle culture and all that. Nothing vile smell coming from in here. 10 billion eggs. Hello, my friend. Wally. I live in Pisces Village because it is located right in the middle of an ocean, away from a lot of civilization. That's fair. It's beneficial because it means I can set up my telescopes on the beach and get an unobstructed view of the sky, free of any light pollution. That's fair. Part of my studying, I have actually learned a special move that I can teach your Pokemon. Moonlight or Solar Eclipse. It's an 80 base power special type cosmic move. Has the added benefit of also having a 20% chance to lower the target's accuracy by 1 stage. Okay. Teach your Pokemon for 7 blue shards. Okay, at the moment with our Starmie, we have Twin Stars, which is basically an 80 base power move, right? Because it hits twice at 40 base power. The accuracy drop might be more beneficial than the chance to get through Sturdy, though. That's probably more useful overall in terms of, like, a whole of every battle. But still. I don't think we need to waste all of our shards on that or anything. Pokemon Village, please stay. I'm wondering if there's, like, a Pokemon Center, and if I get to a Pokemon Center, I'll stop there, but... Now, we're just gonna keep seeing what's going on here. You give me Defog. Please don't make me ever have to use Defog. Please don't make me have to use Defog. My least favorite part of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Platinum is needing Defog at all. I hate the fact that was made a HM. Triple Threat, no. 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 Never again. The PTSD that just flowed back into my body when I saw those words and all of those accidental misclicks of me clicking on Triple Triad. I don't even hate the game. I just didn't want to do it at the time. It's the job of the older brother to constantly harass the younger sibling. Oh. I don't have any. Well, actually, I do have an older brother, but we're very, very far apart in age, so I didn't really have to deal with any of that. I was raised pretty much as an only child. I was decorating my Nosepass statue, then he went and bought a bunch of water from the ocean and washed away the chalk painting I'd drawn on my statue. That's kind of... Oh my god, I can... Resist the urge. You're a good person. Resist the urge. You don't need to torment children. You don't need to torment children. Resist the urge. Look at me, I'm a good person. Did I want to do it? Yes. Boy, do I love fishing out on the open ocean. There's another item. A gemstone. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what stones were used for our evolutions. Those were a thing. I will check that. I will check that. You got the item that was in the water? What was it? Not yours. Absolutely not yours. I'm doing laps in the water. I'm training for a marathon. This is a big island. I love the sun. That's why I chose to settle on this island. Oh, thank you for the heat rock. I will probably never use that, but you never know. You never know. Concentrating on my artwork here. You look like the... Yeah, you're the mother sprite from Diamond and Pearl. My children love decorating the Nosepass statues. I wonder who came up with this idea and made it into a pastime. Been up there. We've explored most of this place, so I'm kind of committed to just exploring this all now to wrap it up. I'm visiting here from Fornax Town. Spamming through some stuff, seeing if we get any extra goodies. We've been in that building. Have we been in this building? No? No. Family and I are vacationing. This is a rental. No, Triple Triad. No. My son needs to get a hobby that doesn't involve playing with those stupid Triple Triad cards. I agree, man. I agree. I'm gonna raid your trash can now. Okay. Leftovers? Gimme. Wait, what was the other thing? It's so empty. Some grocery shopping is likely in order. Okay, so there's different prompts that come up when you interact with people's fridges. I didn't expect that. I would expect a Rotom fridge to pop out more than that, honestly. And then we have a side quest. Okay, I think we'll leave things off here. This has been a little bit of a hefty episode to get back into, but there is a lot to this game and a lot to explore, and I do plan on doing as much of it as possible, so there is a lot still to do. Next time, we'll see what this side quest has for us. If you guys have enjoyed this return to Pokemon Soulstones 2, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,